Hello YouTube and welcome to another episode of First City. Thanks for going through the cinematics and joining me for another episode. Here is what we did last time. In First City we put down our unique factories which are getting utilised. I think the industry is becoming more efficient. We are getting more uptake for our university, so our demand is increased. And then also this cargo harbour that we built is getting a lot of utilisation, so it has actually started using both sides of the entrance. So trucks are going in from this side and actually from this side now. So I think if you have only one side connected, it will only use one side, but if you have the whole road connected, then yeah, they do start using both sides. Got quite a lot of storage, 3,000 tonnes near enough here now. So it is getting utilised. And then this university bit right here is looking really nice. So we've got 1,500 students coming here. Takes about average 10 months for someone to graduate, and dropout rate is only 1%, which is really good. And then if you look at our employability, our workplace availability, total workspace at 98,000, and employees we have, so we've got 79,000 enough. So we do need to increase our population, I would say. We've got a population of 104,000, but obviously some of them won't be going through the education system. So that's why over here in this industrial area we're having so many issues in terms of not enough employees. So we do need to push up our employees and the amount of people that are staying in our city. So you probably heard from everyone that's producing YouTube content about Cities Skylines 2 is you have a massive issue of high rent for low residential people, because what happens is land value increases and that means the rent goes up. So here land value for dark blue means that the rent gets higher and higher, and whereas the light blue or the white bit is less rent, so you won't have as many complaints about it. So what I've started to do is anywhere there is some dark blue, I've started putting in some medium residential because we've got that demand, and I probably will filter all this out as well and put some medium residential down. And what I'm hoping that would do is actually bring back our low residential demand. I'm hoping so, because I don't know what else to do, because I do want to build up another area for low residential so we don't have this issue again, but we'll see. Let's just look at our low land value again. So yeah, all this stretch, including probably this stretch as well, it could probably all change. So I'm going to let the game run for a bit and see how much of a difference that makes in terms of our demand. Cool, so that's all those ones in. I don't think they look too bad there actually. And then I'm just going to check the land value around here if we need to change any of this. Probably this bit here we really need to. I think that's all commercial, yep. And then this bit here we probably need to change. So what I did want to do in this episode was build up a low residential area over here. So I think this is a good spot, which is close to this interchange to get into your jobs, to get into your industry, and the jobs over here as well. So I think this would be a good spot to get down some low residential but you probably can tell from my bar over here that city information is telling me that there is no demand for low residential. But let's build the grid out at least of how we want this to be set up, and then worst comes to worst, we can utilize it as something else. So I think I am going to go for a grid system here. So I think if we get a 90 in, like so, and then we'll probably just go up to about here. Don't want it to be a one-way system. Then that's the maximum we can push it. And then what we can do is build up a park around here, this bit here. So it's going to build off that, swing this round, make sure it's a 90-degree angle to there, and then on this side we can do some parking, and then just expand this out. And then these are how wide? 104. 104. And then we do another 104, which is there. Seems like it's overlapped over here. Take that back up. And then we can delete that bit there. Yep, and then these farms, can we expand them anymore? Yeah, we can. So let's push these to the end. So we're getting full usage out of this space. Probably won't increase our harvesting area, but that's fine. 250 still. Yep, 250. And now we're getting snow. Okay, so we're gonna put some livestock here just to fill up this kind of gap that we have. So that has covered all that area, and then what we want to do is, and there we go, we're getting some low residential demand. Now if you look at my taxations, 0 for all of them, and only now after probably the first 2 or 3 episodes we're getting in some low residential demand. So building these up to medium residential has helped to move some people over here, which is what I'm hoping it will happen. So North American low residential, let's try North American low residential, and I'm just going to do that big. That way the smaller they have, the houses are, the less pressure there will be for them to pay higher rent depending on the space that they have. And then what I'll do is do that all the way through, and I'll build one over here, something similar that I'm doing my other series, which is the modded build. Okay, so they're in, and then what I want to do is actually put an elementary school over here. I think we're really struggling with elementary schools. Yes, we are. And I'm going to put 2 down here. Make sure we get maximum capacity in these. And then we'll pop playgrounds on either side. they just fit in, they do. And then we put 1 medical, if we can fit it just there, we can. And then let's see our sports things, if there's anything we could just pop in the middle. Pop that one there, and then we'll do small alleyway at the back for some parking. Perfect, small one goes in. Cool, so those houses are in. That's good to see. And then what we can start doing is utilizing some of the commercial demand that we have, which is going to go on this bit. So what I'm going to carry on doing is building this area up for low residential. So this area is developing really nicely. So we've got medium residential, but this is medium residential density row housing, but we've got North American style, which is close to our commercial zone. And then further back we've got the North American low residential in this area as well. And this is going to be a nice kind of hub for people that don't want to live in the downtown area. That's all the way here. But actually have some stability over here, and hopefully some low land value over here, because we're not going to do much over here other than the 2 schools and the commercial bit that we've got. We're not going to do much more. Milestone 16 unlocked, so more money, more development points, and tiles. So thriving metropolis is what we're on. So automated parking, so we've got 22 development points now. Could put this down somewhere. Health Institute, I do want to unlock that. So Health Institute studies a way of keeping citizens healthier and educating them in various ways, for example lectures and outdoor challenges. Okay, don't want to do anything in terms of garbage management, education. So large Condron collider, very large and powerful particular collider that used for physics experimentation, increases interest in university and creates high demand for electronic and software companies. So you have to get the radio telescope before you can do that. Health Institute would be a good one, but leave it for now, because we could branch this out further to utilize some of those things that we could unlock going forward. We've had an accident, some trucks. Now that the snow's melted, it just looks even better, this area does. We've got so much land that we can still buy and unlock. We've got 147 tiles to buy, and we can get so much bigger than this at the moment. And even we've got this area that we can even make into another residential area as well. Our commercial demand never goes away. At some point I do want to unlock the international airport, but it is huge. The international airport is, and I'll probably want it near an interchange as well. And we could actually start running some kind of subway system in the future as well, which would be good. But let's have a look at our production panel. Can't do grain, can't do that, can't do that. We do have ore in one particular place still. Natural resources, ore. We do have ore over here that we can utilize. And that's it, in a sense. And some over here, but in terms of grain and stuff, we don't have anything. That's beyond the map. So it's only this bit over here that we can get some more grain going and some more ore going over here. And look, we've already got high demand issues, high rent. So all the land value here is white, I'm guessing. Yeah. But yeah, we're still getting issues with high rent. So modest wealth on that one, but complaining about high rent. And that one as well is wretched. So final situation of this household taking into account each member's income and the household net wealth. So there's only one resident living in that one, which is a teenager. And we are having a fire. We do have a fire station in this area here, so that should cover it. But getting chock-a-block traffic for this cargo harbour. What I did do was I did make this a one-way system. So the one-way system is going through this way all the way around, and that was to help the traffic flow. But what that's done is everyone's going through only this entrance and not utilising this entrance. So I don't know if we could put a T-way road here up to there, or even up to there. I'm gonna try it, see what happens. Just switch this one, and do you want a node here in a sense? I want a node right here, and then upgrade this bit here and see what that does. Let's see if that makes a difference in terms of people utilizing that way to get in. Might take a bit of time to adjust the traffic. That truck's gone in that way. Yep, so they are now using that way as well. Yeah, perfect. That's worked, which is good. So that what that would do is, in a sense, is anyone coming from this side of the industrial area will actually use this kind of entrance, and anyone coming from this side of the city will utilize this entrance over here, and that should help with the flow of how much is going on here, because this one's so much busier compared to our other cargo harbour, which is way in this corner. Can you upgrade that one? Yeah, we can. I'll upgrade both of them actually to get more ships out. Right, I'm just going to double check the land value here. So it's still all white, so low land value, but we're still getting issues of high rent. High rent. Okay. Alright people, what I'm going to do is I am going to leave it there for today. Even though it's snowing and the map has become really white. So what we've started to do is kind of de-zone this area of all its low residential and build up some of the area with medium residential. And what that's done is given us some demand in terms of low residential, and what we've been able to do is move some of the low residential over here. Once they get jobs and expand, I'm hoping, and get more people in, they won't have issues with high rent because the land value is so low around here. But we'll see, you never know. I might load up the game next time and the low land value might be really blue, so really high. But yeah, I'm going to leave it there for today. Hopefully you enjoyed the episode, and I will see you on the next one. Please hit that like button, that subscribe button, and thanks for watching.